exactly happened?
Just an amazing fall from grace, and so many people wondering where their money is.
There would be a huge temptation for you to cheat and look at everybody else's cards.
He is done. He is finished. He is not fighting again. Stop talking about him fighting, because he's not coming back.
Floyd Mayweather, once celebrated as the undefeated boxing champion and a self-proclaimed billionaire, is now facing a major setback in his life after a shocking $42 million scam verdict was handed down. This unexpected blow has shaken the core of his post-boxing career. Known for his flashy lifestyle, private jets, expensive watches, and massive wealth, Mayweather is now under heavy public scrutiny as reports surface about his possible connection to a large-scale fraud scheme.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
The undefeated boxing legend, famous for his lavish lifestyle, is now at the center of a huge $42 million property tax fraud scandal. Court records suggest that Mayweather may have led a scheme that included fake documents, inflated business valuations, and the misuse of investor funds to fund his personal luxuries.
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. Because of that, he's owned massive mansions in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami over the years.
Reports have now revealed that several of Mayweather's high-value properties, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City, have been seized or frozen while the case is reviewed. These developments are putting a serious dent in his carefully crafted image as a smart investor and businessman. While Mayweather denies any wrongdoing, this situation could jeopardize not only his financial empire but also his legacy in both the sports world and beyond.
My first investment was real estate, commercial real estate, huge skyscrapers. Actually, what I own.
Bragging now.
No, I'm not.
Now
bragging.
you're bragging.
No.
You can brag, man.
No. Actually, what I own right now is 9 skyscrapers. I'm building my 10th skyscraper right now. So I own 9 skyscrapers, and I'm building my 10th skyscraper.
Stephen A. Smith, the outspoken ESPN commentator, has recently spoken out against Floyd Mayweather Jr. in light of reports about the boxing star's alleged financial troubles. In a series of passionate comments, Smith expressed shock over Mayweather's supposed involvement in a property scam, questioning how someone of Mayweather's status could end up caught up in such serious allegations.
Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out.
Smith's criticism centers on the stark contrast between Mayweather's image as a smart businessman and the serious accusations now facing him. He stressed the seriousness of the situation, pointing out how damaging it could be to Mayweather's legacy if the allegations turn out to be true.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, "I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me."
Stephen A. Smith had the rare chance to experience Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s extravagant lifestyle firsthand. During an exclusive tour of Mayweather's stunning Las Vegas mansion, Smith was shown a world of unmatched luxury, complete with an impressive level of attention to detail.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet,
Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Beyond the mansion's opulence, Smith was especially impressed by Mayweather's stunning collection of luxury cars. The garage features an enviable lineup, including several Rolls-Royces, a Bugatti Veyron, and a Ferrari 488 GTB, all kept in flawless condition. Mayweather's love for high-end vehicles is well known, with reports suggesting he owns over 100 luxury cars, some of which are never driven, serving as symbols of his immense wealth.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3-1.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Floyd Mayweather is also well known for his passion for real estate. One of his most significant investments was the purchase of a huge rental portfolio, which includes over 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan, New York City. This $42 million deal, called the Black Spruce Portfolio, contains 1,000 affordable housing units, making it one of the largest multifamily transactions of the year. The investment offers tax exemptions due to the affordable housing status and holds personal meaning for Floyd, who grew up in a small one-bedroom apartment with his family.
This all started with the announcement that Floyd was buying a $402 million multifamily portfolio called the Black Spruce Portfolio. A source revealed to The Real Deal that he went into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. These buildings are concentrated in the Upper Manhattan area, and this deal would make for one of the city's biggest multifamily deals of the year. Anyways, we know Floyd is big on putting his money into commercial real estate deals, but a 1,000-unit multifamily portfolio is a massive buy, even for a guy like him. The question is, why would he, or anybody for that matter, be interested in buying all of these affordable housing units all at once? Well, for one, some of this portfolio is reported to offer a tax exemption due to the fact that the majority of the units are designated as affordable housing.
Properties sold by Black Spruce Management benefit from tax exemptions designed to encourage landlords to keep rents affordable. These tax breaks can last up to 40 years, ensuring that Mayweather's investment helps maintain affordable housing for decades. This move comes as New York's real estate market is bouncing back from a slowdown caused by rising interest rates.
I love bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves. It don't point like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Beyond just the financial benefits, Mayweather sees real estate as a way to inspire others. He frequently shares his ventures with the public, often saying, "Guess what? You can do the same." It's all about making power moves. This mindset highlights his belief that real estate isn't just about making money, it's about empowerment and building a lasting legacy. For Mayweather, owning and developing properties is about more than just profit, it's about setting an example.
In one of my buildings is One Summit,
Yes.
You know, actually, it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers. And Andrew Mathias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep."
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely known as the highest-paid boxer in history, a title he earned through his exceptional skills in the ring and his talent for self-promotion. He retired from professional boxing in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and record-breaking paydays. However, even after retiring, Mayweather continued to make headlines with high-profile purchases, including luxurious mansions in Los Angeles and other lavish items that showcased his wealth.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Despite his financial success, reports have emerged suggesting that Mayweather has faced some serious financial challenges. One of the biggest issues was a $22.2 million debt to the IRS, which played a key role in his decision to come out of retirement and take on exhibition fights.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Records show that Mayweather had outstanding tax liens from previous years, including a $7.2 million debt from 2010. In a petition to the U.S. tax court, Mayweather argued that while he had significant assets, they were mostly illiquid, making it difficult to make immediate payments. He requested to defer the payment until after his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, believing the earnings from the fight would be enough to cover his tax obligations.
But it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather's financial troubles go beyond tax issues, showing a pattern of legal disputes and questionable transactions. In 2015, he was sued for failing to pay $1.4 million on a $3 million diamond necklace. Mayweather had made an initial $1 million deposit, followed by 6 installments, but stopped making payments after that.
But it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather has made millions, but he's also faced accusations of taking money for events and merchandise that never materialized. Fans have paid for meet and greets, appearances, and exclusive content, only to receive nothing in return. A TikTok expose even revealed how much of his brand is built on hype rather than substance, showing a side of his business that's more smoke and mirrors than reality.
I'm just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
autographed gloves.
Oh my God, that's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather has always emphasized that money is at the center of his life. He often says he wants his children to follow in his footsteps and pursue the same business path he's taken. His main goal, he claims, is to build generational wealth. However, this mindset has also drawn criticism from those who feel he values money over personal integrity and character.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
This money-focused image has impacted a new generation of athletes. Stephen A. Smith argued that today's rising stars don't look up to Floyd for his skills, footwork, or legendary ring IQ. Instead, they admire his bank account. According to Smith, this is damaging to the sport, as it sends the message that money is more important than mastery. In doing so, it risks diminishing the values Floyd once represented.
It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch!
Floyd Mayweather's $42 million scandal definitely raises some serious questions about his future. He's been through ups and downs before, and while this is a major setback, Mayweather has shown time and again that he's a master at bouncing back, whether it's through high-profile fights or other ventures. His ability to recover will depend on how he handles this crisis and the long-term impact on his brand. It's a huge challenge, but knowing Mayweather, he's not one to go down.